Hey, so we're here at the Cut. This is where the event's going to be, like the main space. So here's the Greyhound Bar. We're going to be meeting with Hugo in a few minutes just to have a chat about a few things. But yeah, basically we're going to have a DJ here. There's going to be like maybe one or two DJs throughout the whole time. But we're going to be parking cars all around here. So you can see here, it's like literally downtown San Francisco. It's one of my favorite buildings of the city, little sidetrack. But yeah, basically I think the cinema is going to be gone by then, but there's one entrance over there, and then all the cars are going to be coming in. We're going to be parking them here. It's going to be like a couple of cool spaces here, and like here we're going to put some like really interesting cars. But some activities like this cornhole games, we're going to have a few more of these. It's going to be like big Jenga stuff as well, but like there's paddleball courts, and like I was showing you guys earlier, there's a football, which is cool. So we're going to get a bit of five-a-side going, a little bit of competition on the day. Alright, so like I was saying, it's going to be a food area too. So you have a few bars in here. It's going to be a lot of tables. We're going to be bringing in a lot of extra tables and chairs too. But the general idea is we're going to have a bunch of food. We're going to have like discounted food as well. So there'll be like a food and drink deal. Well, plenty of space for everyone to come and hang out and chill. Probably have all the exotic cars posted up here, especially with the area right downtown. But yeah, there's some boba. So I'm sure these guys are going to be absolutely out the door. These guys are like a sweet confectionery company that open and sell within like 10 minutes. It's crazy how fast they sell out. And then we have some fish food, and then we have our seafood, and then we have some gyros as well. So a lot of good food. But it's gonna be fun to walk around. Such a cool place right downtown. So as you can see, what we're trying to do with our events is rather than just keeping them all about the cars, we're trying to bring as much interactive stuff in as possible. So we're really trying to make this a community style event. So we got like paddleball courts, which are really fun. There's an outdoor gym there too, which I don't know if anyone's going to be weightlifting during a car show. All right, so to keep things interesting during the show, we're going to have some five-a-side football. So we're going to have some soccer balls as well. People are going to come hang out. So you can basically just sign up on the day, you know, a couple of teams, maybe like 5 minutes aside. And yeah, kind of playing football downtown with all the cars around. It's going to be absolutely flooded with cars. All completely packed to the brim with cars here, and it's all completely free, you know, completely open for the community. We're not charging anybody to come in. There's going to be a lot of cops here too, so as you can see, like, it's a very chill area. Like, there's no homeless around. You know, a lot of people were worried about that, and there's absolutely no reason to worry. You know, we're going to have cops, there's going to be volunteers all over this place, so it's going to be a fun day out. So make sure you bring your boots to play. Obviously it's going to be probably about 200 cars limited in here, but there's a lot of parking downtown. So you can see here the DocuSign buildings right here. There's also Charles Schwab. They're going to be opening up their garages on the day for us with discounted rates. So there's going to be plenty of parking downtown. So even if you don't make it into this main space, you know, there's going to be parking in there, and as you can see, there's a lot of street parking around here. And it's a super safe area, so I wouldn't worry too much. But this is basically coming right off the Bay Bridge. You can actually see the Bay Bridge there in the background. All right, so as you enter, you're going to be coming along here by Folsom and Beale. That's the cross street. And as you're coming through, there's going to be one entrance. We're going to have all of our volunteers here, basically just checking to see if you have your time slot. We're going to let a few extra cars in like we usually do at some of our shows, but basically you'll be coming through here, coming in, and we'll direct you where to go. There's plenty of spaces all the way down here, down to the left, and then basically be right in the heart of everything. So as you can see here, it's usually a one-way system, just something to be aware of. So, you know, coming off of, that's like the very tip of Salesforce Park. This is all a one-way system around the block, so just make sure you're aware of that, because if you miss the entrance, you're going to have to come around a couple of times. So what we do recommend is, you know, come down straight and just come right in. So you're going to have to come around and in this way and up and in. That's the only entrance to get into this place. But yeah, as soon as you're in, then you're into the event. But there's going to be cops right there in the corner. Kind of hanging out where all the main cars are, but they are also going to be mingling around too and hanging out and having some fun. You know, we're trying to get them involved too. All right, finally for the main sections where everybody's going to park, we're probably going to have this big space here. So this is like a good quarter of what Ocean Beach probably would be. And then it loops all the way around. So we can get down there to the right, there's a lot more space. Whatever. Probably going to section off a small piece here just for all the really crazy stuff. To get those downtown shots, get the background shots too. But there's a lot of space out here for people. I reckon we could park about 200 cars comfortably in here. And then all down there too, we get to really spread everything out. And especially if that cinema's gone, there's even more space for us to work with. But this is the main space. Let me know what you guys think. How's it going, guys? We're out here with Hugo, one of the guys who makes this place happen.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
So he's an absolute legend. He's one of the guys who's actually letting us use the space. And you know how hard it is for spaces out here. So you can see here, it's a beautiful spot. We're out here by the Greyhound Bar too. So basically just want to have a quick chat with you. If you want to explain kind of where this idea came from for the area.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we're at, one of my the locations in here, which is the Greyhound Bar. But the whole idea is this is a community redevelopment project, right? So this space will go away over the next few years, but it's part of the city. The city's involved with this whole project, and instead of just letting it sit and have it fenced off and look ugly, we decided to activate it and do something for the neighborhood. Bring the community out, get involved. And then the project started. We put a bar in here. We have nonprofits like Street Soccer USA. We have pickleball courts. We have Lux Fit Gym that operates out of this location, and we have 4 restaurant food vendors off to the side on top of that. So it's a 3-acre parcel right in the heart of the financial district, and I think there's nothing like it in the city. So we're pretty excited to be a part of the program that puts this together for the community to come out, and we look forward to having events like this.
Awesome, man, and it's so cool to see it too. Like, we've been able to come here a couple of times, and just seeing how the people come and go over the hours is awesome. People, families, it's awesome to see, especially on the weekends too.
Yeah, it's great. We have a great mix. I mean, we're surrounded by large corporate clients around here, but as well as it being one of the denser populated areas in the city within the high rises in the background.
Yeah.
And we get a mix of everything, right? People that work here, people that live here, and that's what we want. We want to integrate everybody to just come, have it, hang out, and have a cool place where they can feel comfortable at.
Definitely, and I'm sure half these people have probably even walked by here and drank working in some of these buildings and don't even realize.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's the biggest issue we have, that we're something that nobody knows is here.
That's awesome, man.
Cool.
Thank you.
Hey, right on.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Now, we're actually downtown, so we just did a quick walk around of the area for our next show, which is going to be on July 15th. It's going to be called Urban Oasis, and it's really, really cool. It's a really cool space. It's literally right downtown. As you can see, we got all the sky rises behind us. Now, because it's such a limited space downtown, we have come up with a registration process, which is totally free. Basically, just going to be 2 spaces. Just going to be the 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. times. And it's going to be 200 slots available through Eventbrite. Now, signing up is going to be 100% free, but we're going to have our volunteers at the check-in. So in order to keep with the ocean beach style vibes, which is just super chilled out, no car show atmosphere, we've decided to bring out some DJs. We're working with the bars and the restaurants as well in the area. We actually have Tito's and a couple of other, big liquor brands coming to this show. So we're going to have, some food and drinks. There's going to be local DJs, some like house music, hip hop music. I'm just going to be like food and a drink for $25. But we'll confirm all of that next week when we release the time slot. The final thing I want to chat to you guys about is the police presence. So I know a lot of people are a little skeptical about coming downtown and checking out a car show downtown, but we've been there probably like 5 times in the last month at different times of the day, different times of the week. So we've been there like on a Tuesday. We're just there. Today's Thursday at like 4 o'clock, and we've been there on a Saturday too, and it's super chilled out. There's no homeless people walking around. The cops are around. So it's going to be very chilled out. We're going to have extra police presence there on the day so you guys feel extra safe. And we're also going to have a lot of volunteers too. Finally, we're really excited to see you guys again. It's going to be nice to getting back to doing just normal casual events, normal casual car shows. Everyone's super chilled out. So we'll see you guys on July 15th, and hit us up if you have any questions.